You want really organized records and be able to know your profit and loss all the time for all your different revenue streams? Then watch this video right until the end, because I'm going to be making you an exclusive offer to join one of my free webinars to talk more about organizing your entire business. I'm so glad you landed on this channel today. For the best organizing advice and hopefully inspirational tips, mostly geared around organizing the back end of your business, please hit the bell below to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. I'm Jane Stoller. I'm a life biz organizer. I've written 2 lifestyle organizing books, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping make unprofitable businesses profitable, mostly through managing businesses and consulting. And now I want to help you organize your business processes like a boss. I already mentioned I did a video on my best accounting tools. You can link to it again here. But now I want to just dive into organized record keeping for multiple revenue streams. And I think this is super important because our minds can get jumbled and there's lots of different things that can get lost. So my first and number 1 tip is super basic, but for each of those revenue streams, you should have a business plan. It doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be even on the back of a napkin or on an Excel spreadsheet, but some kind of business plan that is organized along with your vision, what you want to do with that stream, and for the next 5 years, 10 years, the customers you're targeting. It should be really organized, and you really need this to keep the rest of your records organized. If you don't have a simple document, you can email me below, jane@organizedjane.com, and I will send you a simple template you can use. Number 2 is that you then should have a budget. You should have a kind of budget for your life, but especially for your businesses and every single revenue stream. I use Excel. You can see on the screen here, it's a simple Excel tool that I use to keep track of my budgets. And a lot of it is actually software that is used for my different revenue streams. So what is it that you're using? Even if it's a product you're selling or a service you're giving, you're teaching a class, whatever it may be, you're going to have expenses and profit hopefully coming in from them, if not right away, eventually. So some way to keep track of your budget and what your expenses will be every month. Comment below what you're currently using to keep track of your budget. It could be an accounting software, but again, how are you then keeping track of every budget month to month? How do you know what you have set aside? All of that. Let me know how you're just keeping track. If it's Excel, accounting tool, some other budgeting software tool, whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. My third tip is super simple, and I really hope that you'll do this, is just keeping track of your receipts. I talk about this all the time in my videos, also my free guide that I have, which you can get below on how to do this, but you need to have some sort of system for each different revenue stream to keep track of your receipts. Now, I want to show you the back end of my receipt tracking software right away so you can see how I file the receipts based on the different revenue stream, and I encourage each and every one to also do this. I have 4 expenses waiting review, so I do this every single Friday. I have an accounting date. I go through all my receipts that I've either emailed to this platform or that I've taken a picture of my receipts. In my filing cabinet here is the drop down. I have already, you can see filing cabinet 2017, 18, 19 business expenses. We're in 2020 right now. I have it all by month filtered, and I throw them in here afterwards and send it to my accounting software. So I also have for my other revenue streams, my teaching expenses, my rental properties. I have personal expenses that I also keep, or receipts, handbags for insurance purposes, jewelry, and also health. So these are my main categories I have. If you had different revenue streams, perhaps you could make different filing cabinets for each of them and then simply file them in there, just like you would a regular filing cabinet. And I like this because it's all backed up by the cloud. I'll just give you an example too. So if I go into 2020, let's say in July, my expenses here, you can see all of them. If they are locked, that means they've already been sent to my accounting software, and this cannot change then. So this one has not been. So Best Buy, I took a photo of it. It actually shows me what the image looks like. Love this software. There you have my 3 simple tips to get you started on record keeping for your business. Starting with your plan, your vision, next going into your budget, and then keeping track of your receipts. If you need any more questions on this, I would love you to join for my live webinar that happens all the time. You can join in. I say it's live, but it's pre-recorded, but it was live. You can hit the link below, and it'll bring you right to a scheduling page where you can schedule the time based on your time zone to watch my webinar. It runs 3 times a day, and it shares my 6-step process to getting any business organized. And in week 3, we go into accounting, in detail, and accounting and metrics, so I call it numbers overall. So I hope today was useful for you, and I'm looking forward to reading the comments about what kind of current budgeting tool you're using for your business and or businesses if you have multiple. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up, comment below, and also I'll see you next Tuesday.